Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to another exciting LJ Hooker auction. I'm Gavin Rafferty and I'd like to thank you for your attendance, and what a great turnout we have here. And why not? I mean, who would want to miss the opportunity to buy some fantastic real estate here in Gisborne? Those of you that have had the chance to view this property will certainly know what I mean. Now in a moment I'll tell you a little bit more about the property that you're here to bid on today, but first I'd like to outline some of the important terms and conditions under which you'll be bidding here today. Then we'll run through the legal description of the property, we'll talk a little bit more about it, then we'll open it out to you guys because I'm sure you're all itching to get into the bidding. Now today the vendor may specify a reserve price, and this will not be disclosed to the bidders. Subject to the reserve price being met, the property shall be, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. If a dispute arises concerning any bid, then the property shall be put up for sale at the last undisputed bid. The auctioneer may refuse any bid, and any bid once made shall not be retracted. Now the vendor reserves the right to bid by either an agent of the vendor or by the auctioneer. And if I exercise that right, I'll make it perfectly clear by saying, I hold the bid is with me, so we're all clear as to exactly where the bid is at that time. The auctioneer or a real estate agent acting for the vendor may submit a bid on behalf of another person. And that could be something like a telephone bid, something like that. I don't have any authorised telephone bid signatures on here today, so your competition should be in the room today. Now the vendor may withdraw the property before the property is actually sold without declaring the reserve price. Two things will happen on fall of the hammer. First of all, the purchaser shall sign the memorandum recording the sale, in default of which I, the auctioneer, can sign on their behalf, and pay to the auctioneer 10%, a deposit 10% of the purchase price, inclusive of any with any GST payable on that deposit. You'll be pleased to hear that LJ Hooker's auctions are run in accordance with the Auction Code of Practice as set out by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. And as a requirement of the Real Estate Agents Act 2008, the authority has provided a guide for residential property and sale purchase agreements, and these have been made available today. So if you do intend to bid, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't cited one of those documents, have a chat with one of our agents and we'll get one of those to you promptly. Finally, when bidding today, you acknowledge having read and accepted the terms and conditions relating to this specific property. Okay, well, let's take a closer look at the property being offered here on sale today. The legal description. Its address is 16A Silverstone Place, Riverdale in Gisborne. Being offered on a estate of fee simple with an area of 467 square metres, more or less. It's held on lot 4 and deposit of plan 425742, all held on the certificate of title 501439. As well as the house, ladies and gentlemen, there are a good list of chattels here today: the fixed floor coverings, the blinds, the hob, the range hood, the oven, heat pump, sensor lights, the dishwasher and the wastemaster. A good list there. It's offered with vacant possession, and the purchase price is inclusive of GST, which means you can bid with confidence that the price you bid is the price you pay. The settlement and possession date is laid down at the 28th of May 2012, so not long to wait at all before you can make it your own. Interest on any late settlement payments is set down at 12% per annum. So legal description there. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen, just on those legal descriptions there, or anything you've heard about the conduct?
Yes, sir. I've just seen the property today.
Yeah.
I would be interested in bidding, but if I knew that I could build an extra garage on the property, it's for my business. It's only a small business.
Okay. Yeah.
Could you tell me if that'd be okay?
Well, as auctioneer, I'm not particularly familiar with the Gisborne District Council's ruling on zoning, etc. for something like you're suggesting. I would suggest you either speak to the listing agent, who might be able to help you now, or consult the Gisborne District Council, and they'll have certainly that information on file. So, does that answer your question?
Yeah, okay, fine, thanks.
Okay, thank you for that. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Will all bidders here be bidding on the same terms and conditions? Because if I could arrange a later settlement date to time with the settlement on my own property, I'd be keen to bid today.
Okay, well that's known as a variance in conditions to the terms and conditions that we have here. They have been made available, and I don't have here with me now anything from you to say that you'd like to make that variance. So I must say that everyone is on a level playing field when bidding. There may be a chance to speak to the vendor afterwards, sir, but at the moment, please be aware that your bids will be bid on the terms and conditions as set out here. Okay, does that answer your question?
No, that's great.
Thank you. Well, any questions further? Great, that's a legal description. What about some of the unique benefits and features on offer of owning 16A Silverstone Place in Gisborne? Well, Riverdale, for those of you from Gisborne will know, is certainly one of the newest and upcoming subdivisions. Surely sets a great standard for others to follow. And you only have to take a drive down into Riverdale to see that it's a very, very family-oriented area, safe and private for raising a family. You can certainly have it all with this property, 16A Silverstone Place. It's a newly built home. No one's ever lived there. You're the first people in there. What a great feeling that must be. All the modern touches that today's building standards give us. Enjoy the insulation, the double glazing. You've even got the heat pumps in there. Of course, exterior is brick built. What could be more or less maintenance than that? Great for the future. It's got the privacy. It's positioned at the end of a cul-de-sac, but also on a back section. So really private, fully fenced, great entertainment area on the back with some fantastic rural views to enjoy on an evening with a barbecue and some friends. It's got the convenience of 3 bedrooms, the master suite's got an ensuite, and of course you've got the garage drive-in straight into the internal access into the property. The surrounding area, a short drive, you're into the great countryside that Gisborne has on offer, the Poverty Bay Flats, known as the Fruit Bowl of New Zealand, a hospital just a short drive away, and the opposite way, you're in the centre of town. What a great place to be located. So, I encourage you today to bid strong today and start living it up tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite enough from me. I'm sure you're all itching to get into it. I'm going to be calling for you for an opening bid or offer, so who'll start me away on 16A Silverstone Place, looking for an opening bid or offer? Start me away.
300,000.
300,000, thank you very much. 310 we have, 20 we have,
330.
looking for 330 we have, 330 looking for 340, let's take it into 340 we have, 50 we have, 350, you hold the bid, sir.
60.
360, welcome back,
70.
360, 70, sir, moving along in a good pace. Looking for 380. 380 we have, sir, thank you very much.
400.
400,000, great strong bid, welcome back, sir, looking for 410. Who'll take me to 410? There's a bid, 410, welcome back, thank you, sir.
450.
450, sir. Fantastically strong
460.
bid. 460 straight
100.
back at you. 500 is a great bid. 500 we have. 500 we have. Who'll give me 10? Is there 10 more in the room?
525.
525, a great strong bid. Who'll round it up to 550? Let's keep it in 25s. Looking for 550. 525 we have. Who'll give me 550? 525 we have. Looking for 25 more. 525. 525, still looking for 25 in the room. Well, I'll take it to 550 on behalf of the vendor. 550 we have, looking for a rise of 25. 550 we have, is there 25 out there anywhere?
600.
600, a great strong bid. Thank you, sir. 600,000, obviously keen to own it. Is there another 10? 5, sir, or is that 50?
605.
605, I'll take your 5, sir, and extend the same courtesy to anyone else. 605,000 we have, looking for 610. 610 we have, sir, thank you, welcome back. Looking for 615, 610 we have. 5 more. 610 we have, looking for 615, and we have 615, thank you, sir. Looking for 620 now. Is it in the room? We have 615. Give me 5. We have 615, looking for 620. Looking for 620. Well, I'll take it on behalf of the vendor to 620. Looking for 625 now. Can I see 5? 620. Looking for 625, we have 620. Any further bids?
621, 500.
621, 500, that's a great strong bid, thank you, sir. Anyone else out there, are we all done? 621, 500 we have. Are we all done, are we all out? I'll be calling it 3 times. The property is on the market, I can tell you this, does that help? 621, 500. He's got the keys in his hand, if no one else comes in. You're out, sir. Sir at the back, you were quite strong at the start. All done, 621, 500. His name's on the title, ladies and gentlemen. I'll call it 3 times. For the first time at 621, 500. For the second time at 621, 500. Third and final time, it's fair warning, at 621, 500. It will be sold. The property is going. It's going. It's gone. It's sold. Congratulations, sir.